supporting the insecure Speaker of the House, the two of them announcing that our election has a problem. And they know how to fix it. Voter ID. Let's discuss that and more with Trump's 2016 deputy campaign manager, David Bossie, also the co-chair of the 2024 Republican National Convention Committee on Arrangements. Dave Bossie, thank you for joining me, especially on a Friday.
Oh, my pleasure to be here, Chris, as usual.
What's your take on the payoff case?
Well, first of all, it's pretty outrageous. You just did the comparison to murder. I don't understand. I was trying to figure out where you were going.
No, I'm not.
Trump was a murderer,
no, I'm not.
but I
No, I'm not.
lost
No, I'm
that.
not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Dave, let me help you out, brother. I'm saying it's not like
Please.
OJ because that was a murder case. I ended on the question.
But I'm trying to figure out why you did that.
Here's
That's
why.
what I'm trying to get at here.
You should be doing it. And I'll tell you why. Because the whole theory of the case is it's not about whether or not he did it. The system was set up to frame Trump and to get him out of political contention. And that's what this payoff case with Bragg is about. That was the argument in OJ. That, yeah, he did it, but you're going after him because you want the black man to go down, even though he's a celebrity, and this happens all the time. That's my argument.
That argument, I understand what you're saying. And Bragg and Letitia James and these malicious prosecutors in Georgia, this crazed Jack Smith, these people they're destroying the very fabric of our democracy, what they're doing. In claiming that Trump is, in fact, a threat to our democracy, they are, in fact, destroying the very fabric that holds this country together, that justice is blind. And that what they have done here and what Bragg is doing, when he could have done this years ago, and the President Trump, would have been exonerated then, or found guilty by look, we all know what's going on in New York, okay? We all see it with our own eyes. The American people are rejecting it resoundingly. Why do I say that? Because his polling numbers continue to go up. They continue to attack him unfairly. They unmercifully spend his money on lawyers across the country. But yet the American people are rejecting it, and they are going towards Trump. Why? Because Joe Biden has no business being in the White House. So we'll cover all of this, but this is an outrage what they are doing. Monday is a circus. It is an embarrassment to the United States.
I mean, the problem is he did it. So I see by the letter of the law why they'd be making the case. But the question is it about the letter of the law? I have been on record from the beginning. I don't like the New York cases.
You're right.
I think that they help Trump more than they hurt them.
But and if you just, like the American people do, look at the timeline. This case
I get it.
was rejected and rejected and rejected and rejected. And only because right now this is election interference in an election year. That is all it is. And the American people are figuring it out. And they got it. And that's why these independents, these soft Democrats, these moderate Democrats and independents are gravitating towards Donald Trump for two reasons. One, they're seeing what this legal system, what Joe Biden's Justice Department is doing to Donald Trump on one hand, and it's so outrageous. And on the other hand, they're seeing what Joe Biden has turned this country into in 3.5 years, and they're saying to themselves, we need Donald Trump back in the White House over his policies.
Yeah, look, I wish it were all about the policies. And obviously that would benefit you guys also because, I think you got a very flawed candidate. But if it were just about the policies, you may get independents. Maybe even, I don't know about Democrats, but, you would get independents because if it's just about policies, but it's not, it's about people. And concerns about Biden are almost exclusively personal, even among the left, and as are the concerns about Trump. But I don't disagree with you that these New York cases are a bad look at the minimum, and I think they're going to be a distraction and they're going to be a net negative for the kind of collective cause and probably help Trump.